Hi guys, I'm back with another Transformers toy review. Today I'm taking a look at one of the War for Cybertron figures. This is from the Netflix series, and this is one of the Decepticon Sparkless Seekers. So this set comes with a couple of the kind of like Target Master figures and a couple of blast effects. In essence, basically what they've done is they've done a repaint of the Starscream kind of Seeker figure. And they've done him as kind of this kind of zombie rusted seeker, but actually you could have it as a kind of a toxic kind of looking seeker mold. You can never have enough of these seeker ones, so it's quite cool. What I'll do is I'll obviously go through the packaging. We'll take a look at the figure in robot mode and his little dudes that he's got with him as well. And I'll skip over transformation, but I will show him in his vehicle mode. So on the side here, all the normal Netflix Transformer stuff, and you've got it's got everything in here. So it's all got all the Kingdom stuff in this one. So you get the likes of Tigertron, Bumblebee, Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Rat Trap, Dinobot, Scorponok, even Shockwave in there. Megatron up there, Galvatron in the background, so loads of different ones in here. And then on the back of the box here, you've got the Sparkless Seeker here, 24 steps for transformation, and you get the two Target Masters. So you get Sparkless Caliburst and Sparkless Singe, and actually you get 3 blast effects. So you get 2 with Singe and 1 with Caliburst there. So pretty good all in all. What we'll do now is we're gonna get him open, take a look at him, and we'll go from there. Right, here we are. We've got the Sparkless Seeker out of his packaging. He comes with a couple of kind of null rays, which you can peg into his arms at the top here. You can also peg them kind of lower in his arms, just down here where you've got a peg hole. You can hold them in his hands, on the sides here, or even down here. So there's a number of places where you can put them. There are these kind of notches here where you can add blast effects to make out like he's been shot. In terms of accessories and blast effects, obviously I mentioned the couple of kind of Target Masters. So you get this guy here. It's nicely done. Again, he's in that kind of I wouldn't say rusty, it's more like an army green here with a bit of gunmetal on here. The face is grey with a bit of red, so a nice bit of paint detailing on him. And this guy comes with 2 blast effects. So you get the 2 translucent green ones, which are soft plastic here. And the camera's showing it like a darker green, but it is a lighter green here. So it's probably just my lighting it a little bit. And these, obviously, as well, you can place on here. So if you wish to use those instead, you can do. Oh, he's still got some of the plastic things on. Look. So these are annoying little things. So just take those off. So you can pop them on the end of here, like so. So you can get him shooting someone like that. And on the other arm, like so, which is quite cool if you've got the 2 blast effects there. And you can have him kind of looking up a little bit as he's kind of doing it. If you want to bring him in slightly, you can have him shooting someone straight down the middle if you want to. So yeah, that's cool. So take those off. You get the other guy as well. He's more of like a grey colour. This piece here looks as if it's the same colour plastic and then painted grey, which is done well, or maybe it's black plastic and done the other way. And again, lighter grey and red for the face. And he comes with this blast effect here, which again, you can do the same sort of thing. Peg it on the end of there if you want to, however you want. Let's bring it down like so. And then you can transform these guys. I'll go through the articulation on these ones actually. So, can you move the head? No, you can't move the head. The arms rotate around, out like that. Legs go up, down to there, out to there. Same sort of thing with this guy. Out to there, rotate around, high kick, back, out to the side. No bend on the knees on these ones, but they still stand very well. Obviously got the peg in there for the gun. Moves over like that. These bits peg together. And then these bits come in and they peg in there. So however you want to do it, like that. And then these will peg into the side of there. That, like that. And he will hold them in his hand, like so. And then this guy, same sort of thing. Oh, that bit's come off there. Like that. These bits pegged together again. Nice detailing and things on these. Come forward into there, like so. These going to peg into the side again. And the good thing about these kind of Target Master ones is they are absolutely solid when they're in their gun mode. And then you can add the blast effects to them, should you wish to. So you've got this guy with all the blast effects on there like that. And this guy with the bigger blast effect on that one like so. So pretty cool. Yeah, so he's all armored up. So I don't think I'll have him as a Sparkless Seeker. I'll just have him as yeah, just a cool looking Seeker in my opinion. And then I'll show you the main figure. Sit it this way, bring you close up. And the head sculpt is the same one as you get with Starscream, so the one with the smirking grin. I think, you know, obviously they're doing this one as a Sparkless Seeker. If they're going to do that, it would have made sense to do a different head sculpt and do one where maybe he's got bits of his face missing, or, you know, he's got a bit more of a grimace about him rather than a smirk. Just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, just looking at this, you've got paint on here, which is good. Obviously the paint for the face. Some of these kind of rusty effects on here, on his arms. Various bits like on the wings, back here, and then on the legs, various different places, and black paint. So it's mostly set in this kind of khaki kind of looking plastic. And it's hard to tell in places, you know, what's paint and what's coloured plastic. But it is done pretty well. You know, when you come around to look at the back of the figure, you obviously got this kind of khaki look, and then this sort of black spray paint on top of that with the Decepticon symbols. So it is done pretty well. It's got a nice look to it. In terms of articulation, it is the same as what you've seen with Starscream and the other Seekers. So you get the head looks down, a fair bit up and a bit side to side, and the head can rotate all the way around. The arms, you kind of get a bit of a butterfly joint in there where it kind of bends forward, and then the arms, they can rotate all the way around if you move the wings out of the way, out to the side. You get rotation at the top here, and then you kind of get a double jointed elbow which goes up to there, and the fists do also rotate around. So do you get waist articulation? You do get waist articulation, just a little bit in there, because it's hindered by this kind of backpack here section, but you do get that, which is nice. All the joints hold together pretty well on this one. It's a good mould for that. And the legs go up to there, back to there, out to there. Rotation at the top here. Again, all the joints feel really nice. A really good bend in there, and that's, you know, it nearly goes right back on itself, and that's to do with the transformation. And what I really like about that one is it kind of pushes in and on itself. So you get a filler in here, but it just pushes in. And I'd like to see them do that more with figures, is rather than have those empty spaces, have stuff that just pushes in like that on a hinge. So you still have that space, but you've got the option to push something into that space. And again, more of that kind of rusty looking paint on the side there. And the feet, they move back forwards like so, and there's a little bit of a kind of rocker in there as well. So good deal of articulation, so you can get him in some dynamic poses even if you don't have his both, you know, the full whole foot of that one on the floor. You can still get some dynamic poses out of him as if he's running or getting ready into battle, and he looks really good. And as a bit of a size comparison here, we've got one of the other Seekers here, so let's just start Wolf Cybertron Generation Select one. So in terms of scale, that works out quite well there. Obviously this guy's a little bit wider because of all the wings and everything in this mode, but he does look pretty nice. And next up, what we'll do is we'll get him transformed, take a look at him in his jet mode, and we'll wrap things up. Right, here we are. We've got him in his vehicle mode, his kind of Tetra jet mode. So yeah, you know what we've seen before. I do like these jet modes. Very cool looking. And you know, like I said, I don't think he necessarily needs to be this Sparkless Seeker. I think he can be his own character. Nice paint going through it. It's that kind of dark green that we spoke about with the black paint either side, and in different places as well. So it's kind of starts off here. It's kind of more on one side than the other, and in various places underneath. So the only thing they haven't added is that kind of paint on the back for the thrusters and things like that, but you could easily add some on there if you wanted to. I think that would look quite nice. And you can add in your blasters. I mean, you can add these, but they don't really stay on anywhere in particular. I tried to put them underneath and they don't really stick in very well. The best place I could put them is kind of underneath like that. So you have got the option to do that. However, I think really it looks better with these guys on. Like that. And then you can use these as blast effects for your Sparkless Seeker to shoot Autobots out of the skies or on the ground. So as a bit of a size comparison, here he is alongside Trax. So this is a deluxe figure, so it's a good size figure though, but he kind of squashes up. I haven't got Ramjet in his vehicle mode to compare him, but he's a little bit more squat, I would say, than Ramjet in vehicle mode, because all his legs and everything kind of fold up in here. It's a nice looking vehicle mode. I mean, in terms of recommendations, it very much depends on how much you're into your Seekers with these things. He's definitely not a mainline character, so not one that, you know, you feel like you have to go out and get. He's not really, it's not like he's really featured much in the cartoon or anything else like that. So, you know, there are a lot of random sort of kind of Sparkless characters, I think in episode 2 or 1, or season 2 or 1 of it. that you could say this guy is, but they're never kind of really named, and they're in it for like a couple of minutes until they kind of get killed off. But it is a nice set. It's another set where you get more blast effects, more target masters. I'm always a fan of that, more accessories, and I really dig the colours on this guy, especially in this mode. It does look a little bit Halo or kind of Star Wars looking in this mode, with the colours and everything else like that. So for me, it was worth picking up. But for you guys, just depends on how much you're into the Seekers, really. If you've already got Starscream, Thundercracker, and all the rest, I can well understand that you might want to give this one a wide berth. Might be one of those ones where it's worth seeing if you see it in your toy shop a little bit on the reduced side. But it's a very good toy. It's a great mould. Transforms nice paint on it. Joints work well. Transformation's good. Target masters, blast effects. What's not to like? Anyway, that is it for now. I shall be back with more reviews soon. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.